No Envanto Elements, no motion array, no Storyblocks, relaxed. I got you covered. Today I'm going to be diving into my top 5 free editing assets just for you. Trust me, since I started using them, I've used them every day since then, and they are going to change your life. Let's get right into it. The first one here is Motion Bro, and trust me guys, this is life changing. Your assets, your transitions, your sound effects, everything present inside of Premiere. You just have to install the plugin and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you now how to download it and how to get started with Motion Bro inside of Premiere Pro. So welcome to motionbro.com. Yeah, you can see it's looking very beautiful already. So there are different things that you can do here. You can have assets for Premiere Pro, or you can have that for After Effects. But for this course, we're going to be dealing with Premiere Pro. For the first thing I want you to do is go to Products. Then once you click on Products, you'll see different options here. I said we have some that are paid and some that are free, okay? We're only dealing with the free ones for now. So I will go for Premiere Pro, then select it. Then I will also see some paid ones, but I will look for, there's one particular one I'm looking for, which is the one I'm talking about. It's this exact one, $0. So I'm just going to click on it. Then when it opens, you see other options here. In this case, we need it for personal use. So I'm going to keep that selected. Then go to add to cart. Okay, so having done that, it's going to ask for my details. I really do not need to input anything here, so I'll just go and set in my email address and click on get. And it's going to bring in this option of having to add something else, but this one is also paid, which is not our business for now, so I'm going to continue without adding. Then these are a couple of options here. It wasn't until I installed it that I got to know that there's Motion Bro 4 and Motion Bro 3, right? But in this case, I'm going to be opening Motion Bro 4. So it depends on the version of your software, Premiere Pro or whatever software you're using. Depends on the version of your software. So I'm just going to select free Motion Bro 4 preset, and it's going to take me to my download link. So the file size is 1.1 gig. So once I click on download, it's going to start getting downloaded, and I am good to go. So I'm just going to pause that. And there's something you should also know: how to make use of it, how to install your preset. So you can do that in different ways, and one of them is by installing through your Creative Cloud app. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to go to manual installation, and what you just need to do with the manual installation is copy the file and drop it in your extension file for, in this case, Premiere Pro. So I'm just going to put you through how to get that done now. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I download it. This is everything I can find inside. All right, you have video tutorials, you have how to install, which I just opened, then other packages which you don't need for now. Then I'm going to just select this is what we need, both of them. So I'm going to select both of them, copy, and go to my, okay, how to get here is for Mac. This is your applications folder. So I'm just going to look for Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. So I'm going to select this and click on show package contents, then go to contents, then CEP. Okay, and I'll select this and just paste in my extension. So having done that, it's going to ask for my password, and it's going to create a folder that has this, and both of them are going to be present. Okay, so once you go into your Premiere Pro and you go to Windows and you go to extensions, you will find your extension from Motion Bro 4 or Motion Bro 3, whichever you've decided to download. So that's how to get it done. Then to the usage, this is what it looks like. So once you open it up, you have the all of this. So this is your sound effects, this is your free transitions or whatever package. So you have transition, you have motion shake, you have design layouts, you have all of this present freely. Then you have graphics elements, like it's a whole lot of stuff for free. Okay, you can see everything present here. Now one of the ones I love to use most, especially for my short tutorials, is my motion shake. So just adds a little bit of motion to my videos. Okay, that amazing transitions here that you can use also. And the funny thing is that these transitions come with sound effects, like they naturally come with sound effects. So how to apply them is simple. For example, if I want to apply this transition, yeah, I'll just go to the part I want, say this part, then I'll just click on apply. Then depending on the speed of your system, it's going to take a while. Then it's going to drop it on your layer, on whatever layer you're working with, and something beautiful is going to happen now. Just watch this. So it's actually going to look for a free space on your timeline and drop it there. The same thing applies for sound effects. You can't see the difference now because I'm just using a solid. The same thing applies for sound effects. So even if I'm at this point where I have something, if I go to my sound effect and choose whatever one, I can also search, let's say search for whoosh, then I apply this one. Once I click on apply, it's going to look for an empty space on my timeline at that particular point and apply it there. Okay, but the thing is that you must have an empty space. If you don't have one, you might need to create one. So this is beautiful. You need to actually explore this. It has a lot of things that are available for free. Okay, so that's one, and let's go to the next one. The next one is cinepath.store. Although most of them come paid, the free ones are as well mind-blowing. Come with me, let me show you how to get them and how to use them. So yeah, go to cinepath.store, and once you open it up, you have a couple of options here. I've already told you that some of them come paid and they are not the priciest, but they come paid, right? So to get the free ones, you select sample effects, sample for a reason. Now you have a bunch of free assets here. Come on, this is a lot of free stuff, whether it be transitions or overlays or sound effects. You have a lot of free stuff here, so you can decide to select the one you want, and in this case it is very easy to make use of. It is very easy to apply to your videos. One of the ones I have is the free scribble effect sample pack, so I just select that and download. It's basically the same thing like what you did on Motion Bro. So you just select checkout, asks for your email, you type it in, and you are good to go. So it sends it, it does the same thing, and you're good to go. Alright, you're paying no dime for this. So the simple way to apply that is this. So this is the scribble effect sample. Then I have a couple of options here. So this is everything present. So I can just drop this as an overlay. This is empty background. So once I drop it, the black isn't going to be there, just the white. Okay, so for whatever cost you want to use this, you can make use of it for free. Trust me, there are sites that you pay a whole lot of money for this guy. So this is coming to you for free, and I think you should appreciate it. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is Film Crux Transitions, the unsung hero of video editing. This was about the very first free asset I got, and the reason why is because I just went online and typed free assets to get in Premiere Pro, and I got this one. Trust me, although it's free, there are a lot of mind-blowing transitions that can be used there. I use them in almost all of my video works, especially if I'm working inside of Premiere. So let's dive straight into taking advantage of this pack. So this is the next one, and as I said, I just went in and typed in free transitions and it brought it out. Okay, so there are a couple of ones here, and then you can see for volume 2 and volume 1. Okay, so once you select either of them, be straightforward, you get it downloaded and you get them in your software. I think the most important part is how to get them in your software inside of Premiere Pro. So I'm just going to type in my email address and I'm good to go. Then these are a couple of things that come inside of the pack. So let's move straight into Premiere, and I'm going to show you how to install them and how to make use of them. Of course, this is the video we're working on right now, right? So I'm just going to go to effects. It's going to be my effect, of course. So I'll go to effect and import presets. Okay, so once I do that, it's going to take me into wherever I have my presets, and when you download them from Film Crux, it's going to be in this format. Okay, so I really can't see anything highlighted here because I don't have such formats present again. Okay, I think I've done this for a very long time now. So once you do that, you have this format and you are able to select it, especially if it's in your download, like in this case. So I'll select that and I'm good to go. So what it's going to do is going to get dropped in here. I have both of them here. The first one that comes with glitches, mostly glitches, and the second one that comes with the warp and everything that you saw me mention there. Okay, so that's how to get them installed. Now to get them applied, it's simple. Okay, most times you just select and drop on your clip and you are good to go. So it's going to create the effects in your effect controls panel, and it's already keyframed, as you can see. Right, so once, let's say I play from this point, that is as simple as it looks. Then I'll go to these transitions that have a lot of glitch. This is the one I use the most, RGB warp. So I drop it on it. Depending on your system, you could need a lot of processing. So having dropped that, you can see subtle but powerful. These are the little things that make your edit look so powerful. Okay, so that's that about Film Crux transitions. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is iCandy.co. I'm not going to talk much about this. Let's delve right into it. So this next one is iCandy.co, although it's not spelled fully, but this is simple and this is powerful. Okay, the simple thing that this does, it's not really for editing, it's more for visuals, when you're creating your visuals to be edited. So you have a whole lot of options of ideas that you can use here. Okay, and even though I say it's for visuals, you can also use them for editing ideas in case there are effects that you rather do in editing. Okay, so you have a lot of shots here that you can look for and look at. Okay, so you have several options. You can choose the one you want and work based on that. So I'm going to select animation, for example. So I have a lot of scribble animation here. So there are a lot of animations that you can look at here, and in case you need ideas, you can just come, oh, I like what this looks like, and I'm going to try and replicate it in my edit. So you just select it and it opens up. I don't know why it's not opening up, but you select it and it opens up, and you can look at what you want, and replicate it. So something like this, you just give you an idea of what of the things you can get done inside of your editing. Something as simple as this is a good idea, right? So you just get ideas based basically from here. Okay, so also if I click on typography, just simple stuff, but basically it's just to give you an idea. So it's more like an idea bank that you just come to, you know, and get ideas from. So that's what this one is used for. Okay, so you can see different movies and different kind of typography they've used. Okay, so this is generally like an idea bank. I said I'm not going to talk much on this, so let's move on to the next one. Now for the next one, have you ever seen some videos where someone says something like I am saying now, and you have a particular scene in a movie that perfectly responds to that?
Tell me about it.
I have a tip for you, and the next one is playphrase.me. This is what it is used for. Now this is one of my favorites because I found it out recently and I said no, I'm not going to order this from these guys. Okay, so it is simple and straightforward. I already explained what it's like, so I can just go into my search and let me just type in what I just said. So I'm just going to rate and look for, it's going to scan and look for movies that have said something like that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so good. Having said that, you have, for the free version, you have 5 phrases per search. 5 phrases per search. Okay, that is good in itself. That is good. That is a good plus for us. 5 phrases per search. So in case you have done one search and okay, let's just even check in just simple. Of course, you have a lot of that. So it's going to go through a whole lot of movie bank and look for something that works for you. Okay, so for this one, it's just going to add more fun to your videos, as you have seen me use in these videos already, or you've seen in my videos. It's going to add more fun and entertainment to your videos. So you see big YouTubers make use of it. This is where they get it from. So that will be that. Let's move on to the next one. Now this editing act will take your videos from 0 to hero, but that's not all. There's one extra secret tip I have for you. So even though we have all these 5, I'm going to give you a 6th one, and that 6th one is to subscribe. Because you're going to be getting a lot more videos that are going to be changing your editing game and changing your storytelling game. I can't wait to have you join the family. Click the subscribe button and I will see you in the next one. Peace.